Hi there friends, and welcome to my channel Cat's Paw Canteen. I'm Kenny, and today you're in for a special treat. Today is Valentine's Day, so I thought I'd make one of my signature dishes, which is Bury-Me-Bolognese. When it comes to the culinary world, my interest actually started from Italy, not Japan where I'm originally from, but Italian cuisine. It's one of my favorites. From a young age, I absolutely loved Italian cuisine, and a couple years back, my wife and I had the opportunity to go to Rome and take a cooking class there, where we learned several traditional dishes. And now with my wife in the military, we actually have the opportunity to live here in Italy, and I thought, what a great opportunity this is to hone my skills in Italian cuisine. So quite recently, I was talking to my wife and asked her what recipe must I absolutely teach Sky from a young age, and she told me I need to teach her how to make my Italian meatballs and my bolognese sauce. So today, come here Sky. There we go. My little helper is here with me, and she is going to be making bolognese sauce with her daddy. Are you ready? Alright friends, follow me into the kitchen and I'll show you a sauce that is to die for, my Bury-Me-Bolognese. Alright Sky, are you ready to show our friends the main ingredients for our bolognese sauce?
Si.
Si. Alright, what do we have over here? What is this right over here?
Sofrito.
Sofrito, yeah. This is a mixture of 1 onion that's been diced, 1 carrot that's been diced, and 1 stalk of celery that's been diced. And what do we have here?
Garlic.
Garlic, yeah, Daddy minced some garlic. And go ahead and put this right into the sofrito. Just toss it in there. There you go. Because we're gonna just cook it all together. Keep it easy. Thank you. Okay, and what do we have here? What's this one right here? Do you remember? This is pork.
Pork.
This is ground pork. This is 1 pound of ground pork. And what about this one? This is ground beef.
Ground beef.
So this is piggy, and this is cow. Okay?
Cow.
Yeah. Are you ready to go to the stove and start cooking?
Si.
Si. Go ahead, get out your large enamel-coated Dutch oven and turn the heat on. Go ahead, put in a little bit of olive oil. Then go ahead, drop in your ground pork first.
Oh.
And we're gonna first start out by cooking out the pork. Pork has very good fat content, and this will help cook the vegetables in a couple minutes here. Once the pork is brown, we're gonna go ahead and add in our sofrito mixture, our onion, carrots, celery, and our garlic all in there. And go ahead and give that a good stir. I got the heat on medium-high right now to cook this all down. Once the veggies have started to sweat, we are going to go ahead and add in our beef. And go ahead and start browning that as well. And the beef is pretty much all browned up now. So now, Sky, do you know what this is?
Wine.
Wine, yeah, this is red wine. Now, you can use red wine or white wine, whichever one you like. And just pour it in there. And all we're gonna do is let that reduce.
Okay, let's reduce.
Reduce is when we let the fire just cook out all the alcohol and the water content slowly becomes a bit more syrupy. It becomes very yummy. We're gonna just keep stirring that. Okay, now that the wine has reduced, I've turned down the heat low, and we're gonna add in some tomato paste. We're gonna add a whole 6 ounces of tomato paste in there. I'll let you put in the tomato sauce, Sky. Okay?
What's a tomato sauce?
So this is tomato paste, which is, well, it's a paste, I guess. It's like this, kind of thick. We're gonna mix in our tomato paste into the meat and veggie mixture. This gives a nice condensed tomato flavor. Alright Sky, go ahead, take this, and without touching, there you go. Just pour it all in there. There you go. You're doing it. We put in some crushed tomatoes in there. And whatever's left over in the can, just add a little water to it to kind of wash it down to the bottom. And go ahead, Sky. Pour it all in. There you go. There. Thank you, Sky. Alright, Sky, go ahead, gently mix, but do not touch the pot, okay? The pot is very hot. Folks, when you're letting your kids cook with you, always supervise. Never take your eyes off them, especially when dealing with fire or with sharp objects like knives and such.
Yeah, that's dangerous.
Yeah, that's dangerous, huh? That's why Daddy always watches when you're cooking. Do you like cooking with Daddy? See.
Be like you, Daddy.
Oh, thank you, Sky. Alright, Sky, how's it going? Are we mixing well?
Yeah.
Yeah? Good. At this point, we're going to be adding in some salt, pepper, and garlic powder. Right in. There we go. And go ahead and mix that in, Sky.
This is yummier.
Yeah. It's going to be yummy sauce. Can Daddy mix real quick? Yeah, hold it with Daddy. There you go. Alright, Sky. Now we're going to add in 1 cup of beef stock. But you could use whatever stock that you like too. You could use chicken stock, vegetable stock, beef stock, whatever you like.
Whatever taste you like.
Every family is different. Every family makes bolognese a little different. This is just Daddy's recipe. And one last thing I like to do is add the rind of Parmesan. Just drop it in there, Sky. There you go. Woo! Careful. And go ahead, mix. Living in Italy, we always have some Parmesan in our refrigerator, so I always save the rinds in the freezer, and whenever I cook Italian cuisine, especially something like bolognese, I will add in that rind because it gives a nice saltiness to it, but also a nice cheesy mellowness into the sauce. You're doing good, Sky. Just don't splash it, okay?
A little bit splash.
Yeah, you splashed a little bit. It's okay. Daddy will clean it.
Because I was having fun.
You're having fun? Cooking's fun, huh? Alright, now we are going to put a lid on. Leave it cracked open just a little bit. We've turned the heat down very low to a simmer, and we're going to let that simmer on the stove for about 4 hours, and occasionally come back to stir it around, maybe every half hour to every hour. So we'll see you friends back in a couple hours. Alrighty, it's been about 4 hours, so why don't we go ahead and check out how the sauce is doing. I've been keeping it at a low simmer for about 4 hours now, and the sauce has reduced quite a bit. There we go, looks really good. And I'm already preparing the water for the pasta right now. Looking good. Now the last portion of the sauce, we're gonna add some whole milk. You could use cream or whole milk. I'm using 1 cup. Just pour that in there. Give it a stir. This adds a really nice richness to the sauce. And just keep simmering it. There we go. And I'm just going to keep the lid on, just like that. We'll leave it cracked open a bit until the water is done boiling. Water is coming to a boil, so go ahead, add some salt to it. Always salt your water when you're making some pasta. As for the pasta that I'm using today, I'll be using some tagliatelle. Traditionally you use this or pappardelle or lasagna as well, but you know what? You could use whatever type of pasta that you like. You could use penne, you could use spaghetti, you could use rigatoni, whatever you like, whatever makes you happy, whatever makes your stomach full and puts a smile on your face. So put a couple of these in. I put several of these tagliatelle pasta balls inside the hot water and just cooking it up. How's the pasta doing, Sky?
Good.
Good? Almost done?
Delicious head. Delicious head.
Yeah? Alright. Let's get prepped to cook the rest of it, okay? And when the pasta's almost done, go ahead, scoop out just a touch of pasta water into a cup.
Can I see?
There we go. We're going to save that for the sauce. Now that the pasta is al dente, we're going to take another smaller pan, add a little bit of your bolognese into that pan, and go ahead, take the pasta and move it right into that pan with that bolognese. I have the heat up to about a medium heat, making a little extra so that we have leftovers for another day. And add some more sauce on top of that. And a touch more of that pasta water there. Helps thicken up the sauce. And just stir around the sauce and the pasta so that it all combines together. And it is good enough to eat already, so why don't we go ahead and serve it up. Go ahead, get your plate out and place your pasta in your plate. And add a touch more of that bolognese sauce right on top. There we go. And of course we got to add some good old cheese on top of that. So shave some cheese right on top of your pasta. And there we go. And there you have it. A delicious Valentine's dinner. Kenny's Bury-Me-Bolognese with tagliatelle pasta. Well, I am super excited about this dinner tonight. I have been craving good old pasta forever, so let's go ahead and dig in. All right, and before I forget, itadakimasu. Okay, moment of truth. This is heavenly. This is super delicious. Bolognese is just one of the best dishes out there in the world, and it's a taste of comfort, you know? It tastes like home, it tastes like love, comfort. It's really good. I absolutely love that my wife recommended that I make this as something to pass down to my daughter. And Sky and I actually had a lot of fun making this. Huh, Sky? You want to say goodbye? Come here. Sky, did you have fun making pasta with Daddy?
See.
She went to an Italian preschool for a long time, and she's really learning Italian. She's retaining it a lot. Huh? You love Italian food too, huh? Alright, so let's go ahead and go finish dinner, okay? Well friends, if you like today's recipe, please make sure to drop a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you back at the canteen real soon.
Bye-bye.